My name is Ian Walsh, and this is Masters of the Market, the big one. So everybody is interested, obviously, in the two guys I'm sitting next to. I'm just the boring person talking, doing the introduction. So I'm joined today with Devin DiNofa, recently joined with the Condo Shops in South Jersey with Gaurav, but he did it for a bigger picture. There's a much bigger picture that we're going to get into in this video because Masters of the Market was designed to have the biggest players give the information out there to the people saying this is what we do from a big position. So we're going to talk about what they're doing now and what they're doing moving forward. Next to Devin is Gaurav Gambhir. If you don't know him, you should. If you're in Philadelphia, he's the founder of the Condo Shops, the founder of TCS Management, and also Keller Williams Center City. You know, you came onto the scene and you were making some noise. So whether he wants to admit it or not, very humble guy too. So I'm going to just kind of move away from this conversation and let you two talk because you guys are the masters of the market. Devin's coming up through South Jersey, going to talk about TCS investments with Gaurav. Where are we now, guys, and where are we going? Devin, why don't you start? What do you see?
All right, I'll start.
Yeah.
So I was with Long & Foster for a long time, and I learned from that company how to be a really good real estate agent. But I always have, I'm the type of person where I saw new construction houses. And I always said to myself, I don't want to be the person that lists it. I want to be the person that builds it. And that's pretty much my vision for everything I try and do. And so when I started seeing, I saw a merger with the Condo Shop going with Keller Williams. And then I noticed that had a part with Rittenhouse Realty with Ken Weller, who's an absolute monster in the real estate game. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking, I'm like, man, like they're assembling something crazy over there, right? And that's something that it's more than just residential real estate, man. So like I said before in the last interview, I'm a big fan of finding mentors with, what you're trying to do with your overall big goal. And as I look at these guys, I'm starting to see that, they built something that's way beyond residential real estate. And I need to be in the circle somehow. Right. So then I finally got the chance to meet Gaurav, and his story was absolutely incredible. I get intrigued by the immigrant mindset, right? Is where, you come and it's like, it's make it or not, right? And that's the way I look at, everything that I do. It's just like, there's no plan B, And I was so intrigued by the success you had. And I started learning about Ben. I started learning about the whole family over here. And it was just, I know that eventually one day I'm going to be a real estate developer and I need cheat codes, right? So I was like, boom, let me type in that Sega Genesis cheat code, join this team over here. And then, I saw the vision that you guys had for, the investment wing off of TCS, which is new construction, investors, building wealth, which is all my big goal. And, and then also, being part of Keller Williams over in South Jersey, I heard Ben, his imagination is just as, obviously way bigger than mine, but, he was just saying how he envisioned, the same stuff. I see a lot of opportunity for new construction in South Jersey, being close to 42, all this good stuff, man. And as he's talking, I'm like, there's fire, guy. I'm like, let's just go right now. I'm about to start fighting.
He's limitless, man. He's limitless. So, Gaurav, what did you see with Devin? Devin brings a lot of energy, a lot of passion. I think very important. He does what he says he's going to do.
Sure.
So, when you sat down, how did your first engagement, and where do you see it going?
Well, our vision of the Condo Shop has been in place, has been in existence for almost close to about 10 years now.
Right.
We've grown from about 5 agents to close to about 60 agents. We're over $100 million production in team a year, and we continue to grow fast. And the idea came about of joining or merging with Keller Williams to have future growth plans to move faster. One of the biggest things that Keller Williams offers is entrepreneurship, and we felt that was very helpful for us to be able to expand in different markets. That's why I keep posting in my post for everybody that Miami, we are coming because we are really pushing ourselves to be in the Miami markets. Yeah.
Really?
And then Devin came about. The closest to us in Center City is the South Jersey market. And my parents live in South Jersey. I go there all the time. I have a 609 number as well for cell phone. But how do we expand the place? And our agents, as we grew away from the condo shop, just selling condominiums to a much larger real estate company, we had to expand ourselves. So South Jersey came as our first expansion team, and there was nobody better than Devin. Devin got introduced to us by Ken Weller, who is our sister company in the multifamily brokerage world. They do fantastic, over $500 million worth of transactions. And like Devin was saying, it's all about the people that you surround yourself with. It's the synergy, it's the brainstorming, it's sharing ideas and just being having the same energy to feed off each other as well. If you find good energy around you, you feed off that energy and you want to do something with it.
Mhm.
So that and we talked about a little bit about the culture of the company. We all want to give back, but how much opportunity we get. But a guy like Devin, who's involved so much, I think it's going to be helpful for our whole company to be able to get more further involved in this side as well. And as a Condo Shop has expanded to the thesis management role, we have hundreds, if not at this point, over 1,000 investors that we deal with. We just launched TCS Investments with Jeremy spearheading that, and we are getting into the investment world with all our investors that we have in management. And Devin is a perfect match for that. He brings years of experience in construction. His energy is not just doing real estate and giving back, but building wealth. As a company and as a team, we have always felt that you don't build wealth by just doing brokerage. So how do you make our agents, who are family, build wealth for themselves?
Mhm.
So a part of our vision is helping all our team members build wealth together. I said this in one of the meetings that we had, or one of the masterminds that we had, is my vision of success and retirement is that you are not just sitting at a beach of having passive income and sitting all by yourself. The real success will come if all our agents and part of our team are there enjoying with you. So you share your success by not counting how much you have. It's how much you have helped other people achieve along with you as well. And that to me is my passion. I want everybody in our company to have a good retirement, a good financial stability for themselves and for the family. And that is what my mission will be. And Devin fit right into our culture, into our model as well. So we want to continue expanding in the right direction with the right team and the right group of people.
So what's next, guys? Like, what do you guys see next? You guys have joined squads. There's a lot of talent on the table. What do you want to do next? Like, between the two of you, where do you see it going right now?
I want to, so I have a little team of like Gaurav was saying, he knows that I do some rehabs, new construction stuff like that, and like I told you before, it's like I love I will be the agent that lists new construction, but I always had in my mind that I always want to be the person responsible for the new construction. So right now, we have 2 new construction projects going on. We have 3 other rehabs, so I'm starting to build up, my one part of my Y Avenue. So what I see is, teaming up with Gaurav is really having his mentorship and be able to accelerate what I'm trying to do too. And also at the same time, I'm learning and trying to create more resources for the TCS investment team. I'm trying to help my side and also, helping them too. And my vision for all of this is, to, create me as a developer, but also to have TCS go into South Jersey, start getting involved with a lot of new construction in South Jersey. And then, like Gaurav said, Miami. Then I'll move right out to New Jersey tomorrow.
Yeah,
We'll go to Miami, and then we'll start there. And then, and the sky's the limit, man. And that's the real reason also why I love being around, Ben and Gaurav. It's because when people have ideas, right, they will also hold you accountable to go get them. And they'll hold your hand right with you, and really give you that confidence. You know what? Like, let's do it. And that's what I love
like
being
it.
around people like that.
I think everybody's identified the talent. Clearly, you guys sat down. There's a lot of talent in this building that we're doing this interview in. It's like you said, Ken Weller upstairs. Above that, Richard Aller. You have RCA over there, TCS over here. There's so much. It's a real estate incubator in this building that acts as a mothership, right? Then, but easily right down the road, you have South Jersey, Miami. But it can all operate out of here because when you bring meetings like this together, really, and utilize the talented people in here, like we could rattle off some names. Jeremy, we talked about. George is in here. So many players that you guys know in the industry literally work out of this building and brainstorm any given day. And Devin became a perfect fit for the masters of the market.
People don't understand, and I am a living example of that. Surrounding yourself with the right people makes you successful much more relatively easier as compared to what you would have to do all by yourself. Piggyback on other people's energy and resources. And I think this building, we just moved to 107 South 2nd Street as our newest location for the Condo Shop and TCS management, is becoming a master incubator of amazing talent. And as Ian said, getting from the Condo Shop, Keller Williams, TCS Management, TCS Investments, Rehabs, SNA, RRA, RCA. This group of people is a very unique way of coming together. And there's nothing like this that I have experienced in my life, and I'm fortunate to be a part of this. But I also want people who are involved in our organization to take advantage of this. And that's where the real key value is going to come in, that everybody who's around us will be able to benefit, not from us, but we can benefit from them as well. And when two great energies meet together, that's when real value comes out.
When they're heading in the same direction, it's like a fireball. You just can't stop it.
Let's not forget somebody. Let's not forget Ian.
I'm just on the video.
This guy is, and I pay attention to everything, man. It's like, this is a tactic. What you're doing is a tactic that everybody can learn from, right? So this guy is getting, the respect from some of the biggest hitters in Philadelphia. Me being nowhere near that. But and you're seeing people take interviews with him, and then now he's drawing attention.
How can
Now everybody in the city knows this guy. Hard money bankers. I'm like, I gotta start treating my business like he's treating it.
Sure. They see how red I turn on camera.
No, that's good stuff.
Thank you.
One will do an interview on him.
I appreciate it. I'll be the worst interview ever. I'm sorry. So, guys, I really appreciate you coming on. I'm super excited. I love Devin's energy. I love that energy. So.
Welcome to the team, my friend.
Yeah, welcome to the team.
Look forward to it, baby. Miami.
Apparently that's new. So, but let's go with this. Parting words. Everybody's going to see it. You want to be part of Devin, what Devin's doing. You want to be part of what Gaurav's doing. Devin, how do I get a hold of you?
You can call my phone, text, or email 856-577-2694. My email dinofateam@gmail.com. Facebook Devin DiNofa. Instagram Your Agent Devin DiNofa. LinkedIn, Devin DiNofa. Just find me. I'm always available.
Not hard to find. Gee, how do we find you, man?
My cell phone is the best, 267-994-3870, or my email, Gaurav, Gaurav, @thecondoshops.com. I just want to tell everybody that we are, I'm very hungry for talent to be around and to learn from them as well. I think we have a long way to go. There are a lot of amazing energy out there, great entrepreneurs out there. It's so much to learn from them. So if there's anyone out there who wants to bounce off ideas, this is not a recruiting conversation, but if you just want to bounce off ideas, we can be feeding off each other's opportunities together, and people can come together. Co-listing a transaction 99% of the times happen from a listing agent from a different broker and the co-opting agent from a different broker, but we all work together. Similarly, there may be a few ideas. From management, from investment, from hard money lending, from off-market deals, from multifamily, residential, shells, anything that you may have, or a unique idea that in real estate. I'd love to know more about them as well. It would be great.
Gaurav is a master of meetings, man. So whether, like you said, you're not recruiting, he's a guy worth talking to. I can tell you this much: it has changed my life, changed Devin's life. So, and it doesn't mean that it's always going to work out, but it's certainly worth the conversation. So if you guys are interested, you have some talent, you want to explore all those avenues you just said, he's right down here, a cup of coffee, whatever works. So,
it'd be great.
Thanks for everybody for joining us. As you guys know me, Ian at Hard Money Bankers. You're watching me on Facebook, Ian Walsh, and this one was a good one.